In this video of MS Word course, I'm gonna teach you how to change style, color and width of a table border in MS Word. Basically, we are going to play with the borders of table in MS Word, right? So let's get into the video without any further ado. So guys, as you can see, I have a dummy table over here. This is the dummy table, and right now it is in the default format. There is no any styling, there is no any design. I've just created a table and added the dummy data into it. Right now, in order to design, first you have to click on this table design option. When you select that table, let's say if I let me go back, if I click here in a new line, you'll be not able to find that option. You have to select the table first. Basically, you have to click on the table first in order to find this option, right? Then click on this table design option. I've already shown you or taught you how to use these options and these options. Table style, basically these are preset options which you can choose in order to design your table. Right now, I'm gonna show you how you can use these border options in your table, right? So that you can beautifully design your borders as well. Now let's start with border styles. Border style is basically you can select the style which you want, right? Let's say you want these two parallel line borders, like let's choose this one, blue, right? So basically we do have three options. The first one is single line, then we have a bold line, then we have two parallel lines, right? So basically double lines. So let me just select this, and you'll be able to see that my border painter tool is already activated once I click on border style. Basically, once I select the border style, right? Now, as you can see, my border painter tool is already activated. Now you can just design, basically you can paint your border according to your idea. You can do like this, right? As you can see here, wherever you want, you can just design it. Now you'll be able to see that there's a change in the border. There's a design change in the border. Let me just zoom in. As you can see here, right? Now if I want, I can change the border styles as well. These are the few styles over here, right? Let me choose this one, this wavy or curly one, right? So that's how you can design. As you can see, you just have to select the lines. So just have to select the borders, basically like this. Oh, let me, yeah. So basically you have to select the end-to-end border, so that the, let me just zoom out a little bit now. As you can see here, right? So that's how you can design there. Here you can see multiple designs. You can choose whatever you want, or any design you want. You can have, you have basically multiple designs, multiple color options. So tons of options are there. You just have to experiment with your design, that what suits your design, what suits your document, right? Now let's say I take this one and just draw it like this, right? So this is the different kind of style, as you can see here. Now let's say I want to change the color. For that, I just have to click on this pen color option, and I do have tons of options over here. Otherwise, if I click on more color option, I'll get the advanced color option, where I can specifically choose any color with the color code as well, right? Let's say let me just drag and drop here. Let me choose a little bright color, parrot green kind of color, right? Let me resize this table a little bit. Now let me design. Let me choose different design as well. Let's choose this one. Now the design has been changed now, right? Now you might be wondering that I have totally ruined the table, right? As you can see here, everything is different here. And you might be thinking that how I can apply a single line, basically a single design, to the entire table in one go. I'll be showing you that as well. Just stick with the video. But first, let me just show you the width option, basically how you can increase the width of your border as well. This is the option which you can use in order to increase the width of your border. Let's say you choose the maximum one. Now the width of your border will be increased like this, right? So you have, I've already told you that you have tons of options and tons of color option, then tons of design option, right? Now if you want to exit this border painter option, you just have to click on this option, otherwise you can press the escape button, right? And the border painter option will be turned off automatically, right? Now if you want to turn this option on, you just have to click on this and your border painter option is on now. Otherwise, if you, let me just turn it off. Now if you select any border style from here, let's say I've selected this one, your border painter option will automatically turn on, right? Now we do have one option left, which is this borders. Now these are the option which will help you to customize your border in your entire table in one go, right? Now first let me do one thing, let me select the border, the table, and take the normal lines, right? So this is the simple table. Now let's start with the border options. Now for that I have to select the entire table first, so that I can design the table, the entire table in one go, right? So this is the first option, says bottom border. Now you'll be able to see that the bottom border is changed now, and this is the top border, then left border, and you'll be able to see that the entire border is getting changed, right? Because I have selected the entire sheet. And now let's say if I select only simple one cell, let's say I'm just selecting this product cell, so for that I just have to select. Now if I use these options, you'll be able to see that, right? Now the bottom border and top border is applying in on that particular cell, right? So that's how you can do it. Now let's say you want to apply on these four cells only, so you just have to select those four cells, and now it is working like this, right? Now let me just apply it into bottom border, right? Now as you can see, now let me select the whole border and go again to borders option. Now we do have the fifth option is no border. If you want to eliminate the border, then this option is for you. Then the sixth option is all border. Just one click and your total, basically the your border is totally changed now, right? Let me press Ctrl Z so that I can take different design, because let's choose this curly one, although it is a bit cringy I guess, but let's select so that we can see it properly, right? Now if I click on this, you'll be able to see that the border has been applied in the whole sheet, basically in the whole table. Let me press Ctrl Z again. We do have more options over here. Then we have outside border, basically the outline of the table, basically the outside border of your table will be changed. Then inside border. Now in this case, you'll be able to see that the outside border is not changed, right? It is, as it was. Then we have inside horizontal borders. Only horizontal borders of the table will be changed, and that too inside only, right? Then we have inside vertical borders, right? Then we have diagonal down borders and diagonal up borders. And how basically these are turned off right now, because I have to select the table first. Let me do this. This is basically for, let's say you have selected these two, right? And I have to select the different border style as well. Let me select this one. Now diagonal down border is available, right? And same goes with diagonal up border. So this is how, if you want to cut down any cell, you can do like this, right? Let's say I want to cut it down like this, or just apply it any pricing. Let's do on this one, these two, right? So just select and go to borders and apply it, right? Then we have horizontal lines. Basically, if you want to add horizontal lines, you can use this option. Then draw table option, I've already shown you in the previous videos that how you can draw your table. You just have to select and the pencil icon will be appeared in front of you. Now you can basically add borders into your table like this, right? I hope you understood. Now let me go back to table design option. Let me press escape button in order to turn off the draw table option. Then we have view grid lines. If you want to see grid lines into your sheet, then you can use this option, right? Then we have borders and shading. What is the use of borders and shading? This is basically the one-stop solution if you want to change the table, right? You have all the manual options which you can use in order to design your table borders, right? Now let's say you have these all options. You have box, all, grid, then custom, and here you can select the tables, basically the borders which you want. You can select the style, you can select the color, then width, which options are available here, right? So you get all the options in one simple window, and this is what border and shading is, right? Now as you can see, I have selected all the options. Now I'm gonna change the color into red, and I'm gonna change the border into this 3 line, and the width will be maximum, right? Now if I hit the OK button, oops, I haven't selected the table yet. Let me just select the table. Select the table. Now go back to border and shading again. Let me select the color, change the border. Let's choose this one, maximum. Hit the OK button. Again, it is not applied. Maybe the I guess the width is not. Now as you can see, the line has been applied as actually the table was not selected properly, that's why. Now as you can see, you just have to follow the simple steps. First select the table properly, because I was not able to select the table properly, that's why it was happening, right? Then go to borders and shading and choose your style according to your preference. Then just hit the OK button and your design will be applied, right? I hope you understood the process. I hope you like this video, and if you do so, please hit that subscribe and like button, and don't forget to practice the video which I'm showing you. Basically the things which I'm showing you in the video, you have to practice it in order to master the skill, right? Then there's one more thing. Don't forget to share this video with your needy friends who want to learn MS Word. And I'll meet you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.